Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another first play the day after launch day. This is a game called Metal Swarm Infinity. Looks like my type of a game, an old school, a retro arcade shoot 'em up. And it says ever challenging randomly generated galaxy. Battle the Metal Swarm Menace in this arcade style shoot 'em up. Blast through hordes of bugs, collect power-ups, and battle giant bosses as you harvest their power cores to upgrade each ship. So yeah, pretty standard retro kind of stuff where you're going to upgrade your ship, collect power-ups, and kill a ton of baddies. The question is, guys, is this game worth $5 in today's age? Is it good? We've seen a lot of these kind of games go by the wayside or get bad reviews or mediocre reviews from me. So is this developer, Andrew Nutter666 Jaguar, has he made a game that is worth playing? It looks like he does have a Retro Vaders free game that has 18 reviews from about a year and a half ago. And it's getting good reviews, but that one's free. So this game right now, guys, does not have any reviews at all, but it does offer Steam leaderboards. It does offer full controller support. And as we can see, there's no 40% discount its first week. So yay, you know, the thought that we actually playing a new game here, and maybe it's not an asset flip. We'll be back in just a minute to take a look at Metal Swarm Infinity and see where I score it. We'll be back right after this. Hello everybody, welcome back to Metal Swarm Infinity. Here we see me checking out the Steam achievements. I went ahead and played this game. I accidentally wasn't recording, so I'm going to go ahead and record over this. The game options lack a lot to be desired. It's just on-off for like the music, sound effects, and everything. Here in the control scheme, guys, you'll want to either choose mouse-only mode, a gamepad, or mouse and keyboard, whatever you want. You just got to select that in the controls. So for example, if you plug in a controller and you don't go into the options and select controller, you actually got to select it, or the controller will not work. So here I am going into my first wave, guys. You see a bunch of bugs flying around, dropping all these bullets that you got to dodge and avoid. Now they will drop power-ups as well, all different colors for the power-ups. So you see a couple of blue ones pass by on my left, right there, there's a red one. Now a lot of these games you want to avoid red and yellow stuff, but not in this game. The red and yellow are good power-ups, so you just want to pick them up and see what they are. I think the red is like, if I'm not mistaken, I think it might be a rapid fire. The green one, the purple one is a laser, so you kind of got to hold down your special attack button, which is like your B button on your controller, or the right mouse button if you're using mouse and keyboard, or standard mouse. The controls are really good no matter what you use, whether you use mouse and keyboard, just mouse, or a controller. They all work just great. I prefer the controller when I tried all three methods. And you see I'm doing pretty good here. I'm up to wave 4 already. I like it when you do pick up a power-up. It shows you what you picked up down in the bottom right, seeker missiles. And the blue ones are pretty fun because you hit that power, or that special button, which is your B button on your controller or your right mouse button, and you launch whatever special weapon you picked up as far as what you picked up. You know, with the drop. There's a green one right there. So as you see, the green one does give you the spread, the multiple bullets that are going there. So it's great for taking out multiple enemies when you have a big swarm there. But if you're trying to get that last one, that seeker missile seems to work a lot better because it kind of homes in on the enemy. Again, here is where I kind of want that green one, but I'm still locked in with the last pickup that I have, which was blue and the seeker missiles. So as I get them whittled down here, you'll see me use that blue to wipe out the last two. Here, I'm trying to hit the boss with the seeker missiles, but he kind of fades out. Now, every boss is a little bit different. It does seem like there's only 3, 4, or 5 different bosses, so there's not a huge variety. And also, no matter what wave you get through, it seems like these bugs, there's not a lot of variety to them, and there's not a lot of variety to their paths that they take. So it's kind of predictable. I think this game doesn't have a ton of replay value. but it is a solid space shooter game. The developer has obviously put in a lot of effort and work into making this game, and I think he's done a pretty good job. It's definitely not an asset flip. This game does have the Steam leaderboards. It does have those 40 achievements. You know, it does have the ability to work with a controller or just a standard mouse. And now we beat the boss and we beat the waves, so we move on. We collected a power core after defeating that boss. So now you get a choice if you want to increase your defense matrix, your propulsion system, your weapons over at the top right, which is what I ended up choosing here, your control deck, or your ammunition storage, for example. Here, once you select one, as I selected the weapon system, it'll give you more information about it and ask you to confirm that you want to use that. And you can see it highlighted green once you confirm it. So, pretty nice little game. Again, there are much deeper space shooters like this that I've played on Steam that just have a lot more depth to them. But a lot of those games typically run in the $10 to $15 range, even as high as $20. And they're not going to be available for $5 unless they're on sale. I do like this game. I do think it could offer a little more variety as you progress. A lot more variety in the bosses, more variety in the standard enemies, and I'd like to see more power-ups and different power-ups as well. But it's pretty standard basic game, guys. I like it. For the $5 price tag, guys, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a first impression score of an 8 out of 10. It is kind of sad to me that there's only 5 people that have played this game. This game's been out for probably 24 hours now, and only 5 people have played the game. And I couldn't seem to place higher than number 3 in my first few games. But I like this game, guys. I mean, the controls are really solid. It's a solid game. I'm just afraid that the replay value is going to, not last that long. I think most people are probably going to be pretty tired of this game by the time they get 4 or 5 hours in. I mean, some people, depending on who you are, you might play 10 or 15 or 20 hours. But I think the average person is probably going to play this game 5 hours or less. And that's why the game only gets an 8 out of 10. It doesn't get closer to like a 9 out of 10 or closer to my Zaxxer's Any Gold. But I still like it. I think it's a pretty good value. And I want to go and thank the developer for at least making a game where he put some effort into it. He made a nice little game here. And if this is his first game, it's a nice entry game onto Steam. Nice first game for sure. In his next game, hopefully he'll work on making a game with a little more depth to it and a little bigger variety of enemies and things like that. But this game is fun, guys. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'd love to know if this video has inspired you to go out and buy this game. Let me know. Be sure you rate my video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Zaxxer99 as I take on my second boss here, and it's Predator again. So I'm talking about a bigger variety would be nice. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. 8 out of 10 is my score, my first impression score. And thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day or night out there, whatever time it is when you're watching this video. Peace, everybody. Take care.